Hello, good day to everyone watching me at this point in time. I welcome you on board. It's a pleasure having you again today on this episode of Living a Disease-Free Life. I want to believe you enjoyed the last two editions where I talked about the primary causes of diseases. I remember making reference to nutrient deficiency as one of the causes of diseases, over acidity of our cells and tissue as one of the causes of diseases, and then toxicity in the body as one of the causes of diseases. And as a way of summarizing what I taught in the last two episodes, I'd like to bring to everyone watching now, and then the summary in a way that will help you relate with what I have for today. Now, from a broader perspective, when you talk about diseases and its cause, we are talking about things like poor blood circulation in the body. When the blood does not circulate well in the human body, nutrients and oxygens will not be well distributed to the cells and tissue. And as such, the body over time will begin to manifest funny symptoms of diseases. In some cases, it could be nutrient depletion and nutrient deficiency that could result as a result of that. In some other cases, the body becomes over-acidified as a result of what we eat. For some other people, it is the accumulation of toxins in their body. Now, the last time I came on board, I made a specific reference to certain warning signs that show that the body is over-acidified. What are those factors that show that the acidity level in the body is higher than normal? And I said when that happens, you begin to see that you are no longer comfortable, you are no longer at ease. One of such factors I mentioned last time is what I call enervation, chronic fatigue, inexplicable tiredness. You just realize that you are unnecessarily tired for no just cause. Now, not that you've done any tedious work, not that you have not rested well. You just notice that you are unnecessarily tired. When that happens repeatedly, consistently, just know that your body is manifesting one of the signs of over-acidity. Another factor could be mucus buildup, or what we call mucus congestion. You are talking of a cough, catarrh, runny nose, and all of that building up within your body system. Now, this mucus in itself is not the problem, but the rate at which they build up and they are trying to push out waste from your body, it makes you feel very uncomfortable. Now, why do they build up in that way? It's because they are trying to help you trap the toxins in your body so as not to allow them spread to every part of your cells and tissue. So in the course of trapping them, okay, you are compelled to sneeze, you are compelled to cough, okay, and then it makes you feel very uncomfortable. So it's one of the signs of over-acidity, really. Another sign I talked about is what I call solidification, dumping and solidification. Your body looks for a way to dump the acidic waste that had entered your body one way or the other. And in the course of dumping them, some are dumped along the arteries, okay, and in the course of that, they block the pathway for the blood flow, and then over time your blood pressure begin to rise. For some people, they are dumped in their joints, in the bones, okay, they begin to experience arthritis. For some people, they are dumped underneath their skin, they begin to add unhealthy weight, okay. So dumping and solidification. Now, I also talked about inflammation, pains of every kind, okay, headache, neck pain, chest pain, waist pain, joint pain, all forms of pain. They are indication that the acidic level in your body is they are higher than normal, okay. And I said all of these are well captured in my book, Living a Disease-Free Life. Time will fail me to itemize all of this. The book captured 7 warning signs that show that your body is over-acidic and that show that you are sick. And then in the second episode, I remember talking about what are the causes of this over-acidity. What are the things that make our body to be over-acidified? One of such that I mentioned is the over-consumption of acidic and acidifying food. If what you consume are more of acidic food or food that acidify your body, over time, your body will be loaded with too much acidity, and you begin to manifest certain funny and uncomfortable signs that will make you feel sick. And I talked about what are these over acidic and what are these acidic and acidifying food. I talked about all refined sweeteners and simple sugars. All refined sweeteners and simple sugar, they acidify the body more than anything. They are found in your biscuit, they are found in your candy, your cake, your chocolates, okay? All of these, they over acidify the body. I also talk about stimulants, all stimulants, okay? Your coffee, your caffeinated beverages, okay? Your alcohol, your cola nuts, okay? These also contribute to increasing the acidic load in the body. And I also talk about all refined and processed food that contain chemicalized preservative, coloring, flavoring, and other additive. Okay, all of these can also increase the acidic load in the body. Are found in your pastas, your pastry, and most of your refined flours, really. Okay, so all of these acidify the body. And I said that because of shortness of time, also I may not be able to exhaust all. And I said that they can be found in this book I have put together, Living a Disease-Free Life. As a way of adding one more before I move into what I have for today, I remember making reference to poor elimination of waste. When you don't eliminate waste, you eat more, but you are eliminating less. You are eating, but you are eliminating less. Now, the metabolic waste in your body begins to pile up, and then they begin to saturate and suffocate your cells. Over time, some people begin to come up with being obese, obesity setting. Some begin to have inflammation of all kinds, pains in the form of arthritis. Some begin to have asthma. Some begin to have multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and the like. Okay, so all of these are traceable to the fact that you are eating more, but you are eliminating less. Okay, so time will fail me really to exhaust all. Today, I would like to take this step further by letting you know the effects of having too much acidity in your body. When the acidic load in your body is higher than normal over a period of time, what are the health implications? That is the journey I want to take you this on this episode today. Number one, when the acidic load in the body is higher than normal, one of the things some people might experience is that they notice that they are becoming extremely fat. Okay, extremely fat. The acidic will begin to pile up, and you are adding unnecessary weight, looking fatter, bigger than normal. Okay, it's one of the effects of over acidity in the body. Now, for such to be corrected, we usually advise such people to adjust their diets, change the way they eat, change the way they approach life. Now, if you decide to eat anyhow, even if you do a rigorous exercise in the course of trying to lose weight and you are still eating wrongly, the purpose of the exercise could be, not just could be, can be, and will be defeated. Okay, so the exercise alone is not enough in losing weight. Losing weight, okay, is a combination of several factors, of which exercise is one of them. Dietary adjustment is key. So adding unnecessary weight, looking unnecessarily fatty, is one of the effects of over acidity. Another effect is what I call the deprivation of your body of oxygen, nutrients, and energy. Your body will be deprived of oxygen, deprived of nutrients, and deprived of energy. At that point, some will begin to feel very weak when they are deprived of energy. You look weak, just a little walk, you are already panting and gasping for air. Just notice that you can't just do any rigorous stuff. You get fagged out, you get tired unnecessarily. Nutrient, for some people, is nutrient deficiency. The blood, okay, the nutrients in the body that begin to cluster together. When the acidic level of the body is higher than normal, the nutrients begin to cluster, they begin to stick together. Now, instead of the nutrients flowing around, getting to your cells and tissue, they begin to cluster together, and then your cells are not able to absorb, they are not able to utilize this particular nutrient. And then for some people, oxygen will not be able to go around. Okay, you begin to feel dizzy. Some could even collapse. The food of your cell really is actually oxygen. So when oxygen doesn't go around because your blood is not circulating well as a result of over-acidity in your body, this is one of the things, or one of the symptoms, one of the effects rather. Okay, the body will be deprived of oxygen, nutrients, and then energy, and then you find yourself looking weak and then looking depleted of nutrients. Another effect is what I call deterioration, okay, of the walls of the artery. Now the walls of the artery begin to deteriorate, leading to high cholesterol buildup. Now when the walls of the artery begin to wear off, what happens? The body is so intelligent. The body will begin to produce a lot of cholesterol, so that the cholesterol can be used to patch the walls of the artery that is being worn off, so that your blood, of course, will not begin to leak out. Now, in the course of patching that depletion, that wearing off of the artery wall, that part begins to look narrow, okay? And then when it begins to look narrow, what happens? Your blood pressure begins to rise, okay? For some people, they begin to manifest different form of cardiovascular conditions. Okay, this could be one of the effects of too much acidity in the body. Another effect is the depletion of vital minerals from your bones. Your bone at that point is no longer having the required minerals in it, for example, calcium. So what does it do? Now, the body will begin to look for where to borrow this particular calcium to use. And then where it goes to borrow this calcium is your bone. In the course of going into your bone to borrow the calcium, your bone begins to become depleted of calcium over time. Then what happens? Osteoporosis begins to set in. Your bone begins to look brittle, fragile, and weak. In the event of any accident, such people find it very difficult to recover on time. It's not a good experience to have, really. So these are some of the effects of having too much acidity in the body. Your enzymes, okay, your enzymes are also affected. Metabolic enzymes are affected because the body is over acidified. Oxygen will not be able to flow around well, okay, because the body is over acidified. Now all of these are pointing to the fact that the acidic level in your body is higher than normal, and if nothing is done to correct this over time, okay, such a person will begin to fall sick. And then when they fall sick, if nothing is done to also correct that, some of them, God forbid, they begin to enter into a condition that they might not recover from, leading to what I call degeneration, which also lead to death. Okay, so most of these have been captured in this book, Living a Disease-Free Life. All you need to know about over acidity is captured in this book, Living a Disease-Free Life. It will open your eyes to see the causes of acidity and then the way to deal with all of this. Okay, now in the next edition, I'll be taking us on another journey of what do we do to correct over acidity. Okay, if my body is already over acidified, what do I need to do to correct this anomaly? And if my body is already in a healthy state, what do I need to do also to maintain this healthy status? That I'll be showing us in the next episode. I want to believe you enjoy this. Till I come your way again, I need you to have this consciousness that health is wealth, and that you need to be healthy to enjoy life's wealth. God bless you richly. Thank you.